Yeah, I mean, it's sort of really recent in the last kind of couple few weeks for me. So the big shakeup was iOS 14.5, which was whatever 2 years ago, roughly, where Apple sort of made these changes, but it hasn't stopped. And so there's new changes, really a lot of them coming from Apple, but being adopted by others as well, that are further limiting digital marketers' ability to sort of measure and track in the ways that they did traditionally. And um, I'm actually probably going to write a LinkedIn post, and I'll kind of give you the sneak peek here. So it's iOS 16.4. So again, the bombshell 2 years ago was 14.5. Now we're at 16.4. And 16.4, the new iOS, is not quite the bombshell of 14.5, but it's kind of crappy, and it's not as well understood how crappy it is. And so it's making it harder and harder to understand people coming to your site and their behavior. And I guess the specific example I'll give, very detailed, but if you're on a Safari browser, so an Apple browser, after 7 days, even first party cookies are deleted, so like it just happens. And so, like, the example that everyone likes to give is you do an abandoned cart. Someone comes to your site on July 1st and you see they're shopping around and they don't do anything. And then suddenly it's July 6th, July 7th. Okay, let's send them abandoned cart. On July 8th, that cookie's gone, and you don't know that that person was there. And so you have no ability to then send an abandoned cart email, as an example, to that visitor. So that's a more recent example that's kind of emerged from iOS 16.4. And I guess where I'm going with this is that's a new problem. It's a new problem. It's slightly different, same general idea, but its specifics are different. And a lot of startups are emerging to address that problem. And the buzzword which is out there is called, some of them are calling it identity recapture or identity recovery. Like you knew who these people were, but then the cookies got deprecated and like, oh crap, we don't know who they are anymore. And these solutions help recover or recapture that identity that you once knew. And so that's a much more recent trend that I find really interesting, and not so many people understand it, but I have a feeling in 6 months, many people will understand it a lot better.